What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Broadway Joel. If you like to stay up to date with boxing news, please hit that subscribe button. And if you've been here before, thanks for coming back. So ESPN came out with a list, top 25 fighters under the age of 25. And number one was Teofimo Lopez. That's who should be at number one. I don't want to hear any argument about who you think is over him, because at the end of the day, he beat Comey by knockout in the second round, who was an IBF champion, and that beat Lomachenko, a top 5 pound-for-pound fighter at the time. So I don't want to hear anybody argue that he shouldn't be number one. But this is where I have a problem. Number two, I don't really have too much of a problem. I may put David Benavidez at number 2 over Shakur Stevenson, because that's who they had as number 2. But after Saturday's performance, Shakur Stevenson has a legitimate argument at being number 2. So I'm not going to make too much of a fuss about it. Where I do have a problem is you guys have David Benavidez at number 5, Devin Haney at number 3, and Virgil Ortiz at number 4. How are these guys ahead of David Benavidez? David Benavidez is so good that people are saying, including me, that he's going to give Canelo the toughest fight at 168 whenever they do fight. That is a very disrespectful ranking for somebody who's a 2-time world champion. That I found it ridiculous that you guys have Virgil Ortiz and Devin Haney over him. Another one, Ryan Garcia at number 6, Virgil Ortiz at number 4, over Boots Ennis? Over Boots Ennis. You serious? You can even make an argument that Devin Haney is not better than Boots Ennis. Now, yes, do these guys have a better resume? Maybe you can argue that. Well, you could definitely argue that for Virgil Ortiz. Maybe you can argue that with Ryan Garcia. Maybe with Devin Haney. But my man, Boots Ennis is one of the hottest prospects in all of boxing. This is somebody who everybody who's big in boxing, who knows about boxing, is high on Boots. He passes the eye test. Yes, has he fought the guys that he should have? No, but some fighters move at a different pace. This man should be ranked a lot higher than number 7. Another one. This one was probably the one that bothered me the most. You guys have Brandon Lee, this power punching machine, at number 20. You got guys like Daniel Dubois, Jared Anderson over him, Xander Zayas, Edgar Berlanga. And I love Edgar Berlanga. I'm from Brooklyn, man. I want to see Brooklyn win. But Edgar Berlanga is not ahead of Brandon Lee right now at the stage he's at in his career. You know, Edgar Berlanga, again, I'm a fan, but he just got dropped in his last fight. You know, he had a really tough fight. Yeah, he fought a really tough fighter, but let's pump the brakes. This guy, Brandon Lee, should be at least top 15, at least top 10, somewhere around there, 12, 13. Why are these guys ahead of him? Daniel Dubois got stopped by Joe Joyce and quit. That's how he got stopped. And at first I was a bit easy on him because I thought he broke his orbital bone, only to find out he didn't. He just couldn't take the punches. He just got so tired, got so fatigued that he quit. And you got that guy over Brandon Lee? That one was a real big mistake by you guys. No way should Brandon Lee be number 20. And the last one that bothered me was David Morrell at 25. The reason I left this one for last because it bothered me, but I understand it. He's at number 25, so he's last out of the top 25. This guy looks like he can be special. Looks like he can be good, but he only has 5 fights. So I can understand, you know, the people who made these rankings going, wait a minute, let's see this guy prove himself before we move him up in rankings. But he does pass the eye test. We all know Cuban fighters are good fighters, and he comes from Cuba. So I just felt uncomfortable with seeing him in last. I understand it, but I didn't like it. How about that for that one? But all right, guys, check out the list. Let me know what you guys think of the list. If there was some that was a real big discrepancy, something you really didn't like, make sure you comment that in the comment section. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Like the video and follow me on Twitter at _BroadwayJoel. But all right, guys, until next time. Peace.